Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city. But now we're going to take you into your own market for real stories of real neighborhoods through real professionals. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. Let's start The American Dream right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Welcome to Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Shane Malakote. Today we're going to be taking a look at some different organizations here in Cleveland that are making a huge impact across Northeast Ohio. That includes the Cleveland Browns as well as the Cleveland Animal Protective League. Today I have one of my really good friends with me. Hey Chomps, what's going on? We're going to take a quick tour of the Browns training facility, so come on in. Right now, we're at Cross Country Mortgage Campus here in Berea, Ohio. This is where the Browns hold their weekly practice sessions as well as their preseason training camp. This is also where the executive and personnel headquarters are located. But the Browns are more than just about football. The organization is dedicated to our communities and giving back. I'm here with my good friend Jenner. We're going to take a quick tour of the field and talk a little bit about how the Browns give back to our communities. So Jenner, thank you so much for coming today.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what inspires you guys in the Browns to give back.
You know, we know that we have so many fans across the community, not only here in Northeast Ohio, but across the country and internationally, to know that we have a place off the field to really make a difference in the lives of individuals and families. We want to do what we can.
Yeah, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. So I know Cross Country, we're a huge partner with you guys. There's a lot of events that we do. One of my favorite was probably the Salute to Service that we just have.
So we have been able to partner on so many life-changing moments for families and individuals, and to be able to honor and recognize the men and women who serve our local community through the partnership has been amazing.
No, it was very touching. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming out today and hanging out with us. Now, speaking of supporters, we have one of the Browns' biggest supporters who've been hanging out with us today. How's it going, Mr. Chomps? Chomps participates in a lot of the charity events across Northeast Ohio. Thank you guys both for being here today, but we're not done yet. Ready? Going long. Thanks, Chomps. From the big dogs to the dogs that just need your help. Let's head on inside the Cleveland Animal Protective League and see what they're all about. From the moment you walk into the Cleveland APL, you just want to help. Joining me now is President Sharon Harvey. How are you, Sharon?
I am terrific.
Thanks for joining me today. So tell me a little bit about how you guys here at the APL advocate for the animals in Cleveland.
Well, our mission is to foster compassion and end animal suffering, and we're the Humane Society for Cuyahoga County. But we're also more than a shelter. We are looking to help pets in the community and to ultimately keep more animals from not having to come into the shelter so they can stay with the families they love.
So if somebody's looking to adopt, what should they look for?
I think the biggest thing is that people have thought about what type of animal will fit the best in their lifestyle, and if they're ready to make that commitment to bringing a new member of the family in. And then they can also come in and visit, and they can meet the dogs and cats they might be interested in taking home. If they have a dog of their own, bring that dog in for a meet and greet so we can see how they get along here. And otherwise, our team is wonderful at talking to people and trying to make sure that the animal they're picking is going to be a good match for their family.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for doing this today. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. We so appreciate Cross Country Mortgage. And we're just so grateful that the team at Cross Country Mortgage understands that, yes, a home is a home for people, but, you know, it's really not a home unless you also have a pet.
Thank you for joining me today as we took a look at the way that the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland APL, and Clevelanders are making a difference in Northeast Ohio. I look forward to sharing other ways of giving back. We look forward to seeing you next time on another episode of Financing the American Dream.
Welcome, I'm at North High Brewing and I'm here with Alex Morales. We're in Hingetown here in Cleveland. I looked online and I learned that North High Brewing was established in 2011 by a couple of guys in Ohio who are passionate about great beer and fun times. So tell me, Alex, how long have you been in Cleveland?
So we've been in Cleveland for 1.5 years now, and we hope to stay around for a long time.
Great, and what makes your establishment unique?
What makes us unique is everything from our staff to our unique food menu to all of our beers.
And tell me more about your beers. How many do you have on tap?
Currently right now we have 16 beers on tap, ranging anyway from West Coast IPA all the way to a porter stout.
Great, thank you. The other thing about North High Brewing that's really unique, it's also the starting point for the Holiday Lights Trolley Tour. That's my surprise for you today. So when we leave North High Brewing, we're gonna jump on the trolley and I'm gonna show you some quintessential favorite Cleveland holiday hotspots. So come with me, let's go. Probably the most important person that we need to meet tonight is Andrew Bryant. He is our fabulous tour guide, our director of fun for tonight. So Andrew, tell me, what should we expect from our Holiday Lights Trolley Tour?
Oh, we should definitely expect a great time today. We're going to see some sights. We're going to see some lights around Cleveland. We're going to visit the west side of the city. We're going to go to the Christmas Story House, one of the historical landmarks in the city. Also, we're going to see the Cleveland Script sign, a very nice landmark. We're going to finish the night at the Jets Casino and also at Public Square. It's going to be a great night.
Great, good. And our first stop, where are we headed to?
The Christmas Story House.
Good, okay, trolley's here. Let's go.
Can anyone tell me the age that Ralphie was in the movie? 11.
9.
Who said 9? I can't see you. You are the winner.
This is the actual home of little Ralphie Parker, lead character from the 1983 holiday movie, A Christmas Story. Much of that movie was filmed right here inside the house and around the exterior, as well as in downtown Cleveland at the Higbee Building. It was announced that the Christmas Story house is for sale. Yes, for sale, so you could have a piece of this Americana right here. I can tell you it will include 5 structures. The house and museum, which include all of the props from the movie. It has behind the scenes special photos, all of the costumes that are there as well. There is a detached garage, which I hear and read has a 1939 Ford LaFrance fire truck, very similar to the one they used in the movie. The gift shop across the street is 4,000 square feet. The neighbor's house, which was the Bumpus house from the movie, where they characterized the neighbors as crazy hillbillies with smelly hound dogs, that comes with the sale of the home as well. So all in all, there's 5 structures, there is 7 parcels, and it sits on 1.3 acres of land. So if you're looking to buy the Christmas Story house, I hope you look me up. I can definitely connect you and take care of all your real estate needs. And the final stop of our tour today is here in the heart of Cleveland, the middle of our city, the place we call Public Square. Every winter we transform our Public Square into Winterland. And Winterland is here to emulate a traditional European Christmas village. We have an ice skating rink, we have a large Christmas tree, we kick it off with live music and fireworks, plenty of activities for the children and the family, and of course several visits from Santa Claus. I hope you had as much fun as I did tonight on the Holiday Lights Trolley Tour. I'm Teresa Slowey-Whittam, your host of American Dream TV. Happy holidays from Cleveland, Ohio.
Think of Norman Rockwell paintings, a picturesque, friendly place to visit or even raise a family. That describes Chagrin Falls in Northeast Ohio. Today we are interviewing two local community members who are both masters at connection in very unique ways.
We're going to take an enchanting carriage ride with the founder of the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival and give you a tour of the Wembley Club on today's show, The American Dream.
We're your hosts, Kristen Tallman and Laurel Heater. Let's get started.
This is Kelly with Whispery Pines. She's going to take us on a carriage ride through our iconic historic district of Chagrin Falls. Come on. Marianne, thank you for taking this ride with us. Tell us what your inspiration was for the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival.
Kristen, really the inspiration was our son David, who was a film student, and unfortunately we lost him at age 20 to leukemia, but it grew into honoring the passion of a documentary filmmaker. Really, it's been a remarkable thing the way our entire community got behind this festival from the beginning, and that's really the reason for the success.
So what does the future of the film festival look like?
Kristen, we're just so excited to welcome more and more people to experience amazing documentary films and continue to welcome filmmakers from all around the world here in Chagrin Falls.
Wow, it's really amazing what you've done, and congratulations on all your hard work, and I'm excited for the future.
We are too.
How lucky are we to have this extraordinary film festival right in our own backyard? And now, just a short ride from the village, we'll head to the Wembley Club where members connect through racket sports, fitness, and fun. I might even be caught out on that pickle court.
Dave, thanks for meeting us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, can you tell us what are your most popular activities here at the Wembley Club?
Tennis is a cornerstone. Tennis we've had from the very beginning. Over the last 8 years, fitness has grown incredibly for us. Pickleball, as you can see behind me, has also grown incredibly over the last few years. Just at light speed, it's been wonderful.
Why do you think that pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the nation?
It's easy to learn. Pickleball is very approachable for people. I can't tell you how many people have told me that they were intimidated to try other sports, but felt very comfortable with pickleball. Additionally, to that, it's good exercise. It's social. It's, you're in a fairly small contained area where it's easy to socialize and have fun with your friends. It's very easy to meet people and to play even between people at different levels. So there's a whole lot of different reasons why pickleball has caught on so quickly.
Yeah, it certainly looks like a lot of fun. I'll have to try it out.
Absolutely.
All right, Dave, you've got to tell me, why did you name your fitness area the Arena?
We were very much inspired by the old Teddy Roosevelt speech, The Man in the Arena, from about 100 years ago. The meaning of the speech really touched our entire team. The meaning of the speech is that honor goes to people who are actually doing things, who are seeking to have a noble goal and to pursue it. Anything, you're going to make mistakes, there's going to be errors, and that's natural and it's human. And so the person who perseveres through all of it. So we really like the whole vibe of the speech. We think it represents what we're here trying to do, and we embrace it.
Yeah, very well said.
We encourage you to support the Chagrin Documentary Film Festival by streaming all year long and attending the week-long event in person in October. And also consider joining in on the fun at Wembley. Thank you very much for watching us today on The American Dream.
We're the Whirly Heater team, Kristen and Laurel, signing off from Chagrin Falls.
Krylova. I'm your host of American Dream TV, and today on this really windy day we are in Lakewood, Ohio with my friend Yana Solomonik, who is an expert on all things lending.
This is one of my most favorite neighborhoods. I love showing houses here because they are all so unique. You get to really appreciate the architecture, the culture, and the vibe of the city. This is one of those neighborhoods that you visit and you just feel the life. People are always outside, they're walking their dog, they're taking care of their yard, or they're simply walking around. There are so many one-of-a-kind shopping boutiques, all kinds of unique restaurants, and modern or trendy coffee shops.
And today we're going to visit one of the cutest coffee shops in the area, owned by clients of mine. It's called Caffeine. Come on in inside. So anytime I'm in the city of Lakewood, I'm always stopping in here. Their lattes are the best lattes in town, hands down. And you have to try their creme brulee latte. It is super amazing. And this is one of those places where it's not just coffee. Like my kids love their avocado toast and they're always getting a smoothie. The triple berry is their absolute favorite. And it's owned by the most amazing people too. They hold so many charity events here and so many charity events in support of Ukraine. You know, this is what I love about the city of Lakewood. It's the people that make the city. So Yana, thank you so much for joining me. We are both moms. So as moms, right now, time is on our side, and this is the time to start building. And what a perfect way to start building other than through real estate. And this city is such a perfect example for this topic because you have a whole bunch of starter homes, mid-range homes. So Yana, you are in the financial industry. You are a walking loan encyclopedia, as I like to call you. You know everything. Let's do an example of a family already owning their first home. So how can that money be leveraged to begin an investment portfolio and to start building that wealth?
So a great option would be either to take a cash out refinance that allows you to cash out up to 80% of your home value to use as a down payment for your next property. Or the second option you have is a home equity line of credit that you would apply through a local bank that allows you to pull equity out of your home up to about 85% of your home value to be able to use as a down payment to purchase your next property.
So the second option is somebody that has their first home and they're looking to move up to a larger place, and they are thinking about keeping their first home as an investment property.
So that's also a great example to use. We would then do either a cash out refinance or get a home equity line of credit against the property that you currently own today. Take that equity, put it towards the purchase of your next home. You would then turn around and rent the current property that you're in now, offset the monthly debt that you've just obtained, and then purchase out and generate a cash flow for you and your family and have an asset being paid off on your behalf.
And a third option for somebody that maybe doesn't have a lot of cash, that's looking to purchase and is thinking about using their investment portfolio, so maybe a 401k or an IRA, whatever it might be.
That is actually a great example to use because I have a client that I'm working with right now that's exactly in that situation. We were evaluating his financials and his 401k right now is generating about a 4.5% to 5% return. So it made a lot of sense for us to pull money out of the 401k and put that towards an investment property that can generate him double the money he's earning today on his investments and allow him to have someone else, by putting a tenant into that property, pay the portfolio off for him. That'll generate him more assets in the future.
And how wonderful would it be to have a child turn 30 or 40 and not only do you hand them a property, a completely paid off property, paid off by somebody else, but also an income generating property. That's amazing. How strategic and how beautiful, right? And there are so many strategies to build wealth through real estate, and time is everything that we have. Time is on our side. So there are so many strategies to build wealth. You just have to surround yourself with the right people, with the right experts to walk you through it, and we're happy to do it. I am so glad. Thank you for this conversation. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Carlisa Blatney and welcome to Selling Cleveland. Tonight, you're going to join us as we install our current governing board for Women's Council of Realtors. In Cleveland, we actually have the third largest Women's Council network in the country, which is pretty impressive being that it started out in 1938 with just 9 states. All right, let's go. here with one of our members, Dan Tyson. Hey Dan, can you tell us a couple fun facts about Women's Council?
Yes, I can. So one of my favorite is watching this group grow as the third largest, is that right?
Third largest.
Third largest in the U.S. Also seeing the history of Women's Council from being out of a necessity to now being celebrated. I mean, this is fabulous.
Women's Council was actually created originally because many realtor associations did not allow women, and it remained that way for the first 20 years.
Wow.
Do you solemnly promise and swear to administer the office to which you have been elected or appointed to the best of your judgment and ability, conforming to the bylaws of the Women's Council of Realtors, observing and enforcing the Code of Ethics, and supporting the activities and interests of the Women's Council of Realtors at all times? If so, please answer, I do promise. I promise.
Women's Council was actually originally formed because the first 20 years of its existence, women were barred admission from many local realtor associations. So 37 brave ladies from 9 states formed their own in Milwaukee in 1938. Today, there are over 12,000 of us, actually. And all women are welcome here, and all people are welcome here. In a highly competitive industry, I always say that my only competition is myself, and I applaud others, whether they were more or less successful than I was, because we all have our own definition of that. But that's what Women's Council is about, unwavering support and applause for everyone. I hope this year and every year with WCR brings you inspiration and a sense of belonging. I hope you look forward to seeing the faces in this room and bringing new faces to experience what we do here. And it is with gratitude, I thank you for the opportunity to serve as your president.
Ladies and gentlemen, our president for 2023, WUAB.
Thanks for tuning in today. We hope you had as much fun watching as we did celebrating.
Thank you so much. I'm Carly, this was Selling Cleveland, and we will see you next time.
Today, we jingled down to Cuyahoga Falls as we wanted to show you how this city has transformed itself into its own version of a Hallmark movie. They have tons of activities, lights, decor. They've got Santa coming, the tree lighting, and we are all ready to show you what Cuyahoga Falls has to offer you. Hi, my name is Mary Markoulis.
I'm Bridget Walsh.
And we are your hosts for tonight's episode of The American Dream, Selling Cleveland. So Bridget grew up in Cuyahoga Falls. This is her area and this is what she knows best. So Bridget, tell us a little bit about Cuyahoga Falls.
You're only 35 minutes from downtown Cleveland and 10 minutes to Akron. So it has affordable housing. You can get a 4-bedroom house under $200,000.
Yep.
And it has tons of local amenities. They have a sports center, a local summer swimming spots. We also have the Cuyahoga Valley National Park that has trails that lead all throughout Ohio.
Fun story, Cuyahoga Falls is actually named after the Cuyahoga River that it runs by. And there's falls at the southern end of Cuyahoga Falls, so they took the Cuyahoga and the falls, and this is now Cuyahoga Falls. How was that for bringing in Santa to Cuyahoga Falls?
That was amazing. It was so
I
much fun.
love the fireworks.
Yes.
But here is the ice skating rink.
They leave this open all winter long.
It's amazing. I mean, I want to get out there, but instead of breaking my feet, I think we need to go eat something.
Let's go.
I'm starving. Hi, Alan. How are you?
Hi.
Good to see
So
you.
good to meet you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to meet up with us today and
Of
talk to
course.
us about this.
Of course.
So, Alan, you were the developer and the architect of this building. Tell me, what was it before it became the Works?
So this is the Historic Falls Theater, and it was obviously a theater back in the day, and we've renovated it into the Works, which is a gaming center. We have a full kitchen and bar, and we have a speakeasy bar in the basement.
So we're upstairs now. Tell me, what is this up here?
So this is the former projection room for the theater. You can see there's openings here where the projectors used to shine through, and up to where the stage is where the old screen was. The ceiling was all caved in. Most of it was gone. We had to replicate all of the trim work, and so we had an artist come in and replicate all of what was there. We kept the stage as part of the renovation. We redid it, restored the proscenium, added lighting, and now you have a beautiful performance area.
And I heard that there's another secret space down below.
There is. There is a speakeasy in the basement, which is our little secret, but it's a really lovely little space. They're open Thursday.
Well, Alan, I appreciate everything that you have explained to us. This is a magnificent
It's great meeting
film.
you. Thank you for
You
coming
too.
and looking at all our hard work.
Thank you, Alan. So here's to Cuyahoga Falls.
Cheers.
Oh, yum.
That was good.
Thank you for joining us today on American Dream Selling Cleveland as we featured Cuyahoga Falls. We hope that you enjoyed seeing this city as much as we had fun showing it to you. Until next time, Bridget and Mary, have a good day.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.
American Dream TV is a chance for America to hear from small business owners and big dreamers, local leaders and trendsetters, tastemakers and upshakers, the men and women, young and old, in every ethnicity and different perspective of this country we share. We are the American Dream TV, and together we are changing the world of television.
But do you know my name?